Hey guys, welcome back to day 16. So today we're going to be doing another algorithm. Like I said, we're going to be stepping up the difficulty a bit. So this is another one featured on Code Wars. This is a Q6. We've been doing Q7 ones, so this is just one level up. And basically, it sounds quite similar to FizzBuzz, but it is more difficult. And there are a couple of things you need to take into consideration, such as the time complexity of this. So you're given an integer and you need to find the total product of all integers that can be divided to this, which are multiples of either 3 or 5. And if it's a multiple of 3 and 5, such as 15, then you only want to count it once. So if you recall from our previous videos, we do have a type of data structure that can store unique values, and that is the hash set. So a logical way to approach this is to use a hash set to store all values that are multiples of either 3 or 5 that can be divided into this, that are below this integer that we're passing in this int value. So let's just give this a try. So I'm going to start off by creating a new hash set. So var, and I'm going to call it multiple storage, or just call it multiples, equals new hash set. And it's going to be of type integer. And then what we need to do is just a for loop, really. So I'm going to say for var x equals 0, as long as x is less than value, then x increment, and I'm just going to make sure that it is divisible by either 3 or 5. If it is, then I'm going to add it to my hash set. So if x modulo 3 is equal to 0, or, so we use a pipe, x modulo 5 is equal to 0, then what we want to do is simply in our multiples hash set, just do a dot add and then add x. And then once we've done that, all we want to do is return multiples dot sum. So we're going to give that a run. Okay, so hash set could not be found. Okay, so we're missing a using statement. If we need using system dot link system dot collections dot generic. Okay, let's give it a try again. Okay, so we passed all of our test cases, so that's good. And then we're just going to attempt this. We might have missed some edge cases, but let's give it a go. Okay, so there's only one test case and we appear to have passed it. So that was simpler than I anticipated. So as you can see, the logic is quite simple. We just create a unique hash set. Now, what you can do is you can add it to maybe a list or an array and then just run a kind of distinct method on it, or any kind of method that just checks for duplicates and removes those, and then you can sum it. So you don't have to use a hash set if you don't want to. That's just another way to do it, and then sum the output. So that was pretty much everything, guys, that we want to go through. So do stay tuned. We are going to be doing some more tricky ones. This one, I'd say, probably a bit it's probably a bit too simple for Q6. I think it should probably be a 7, but there you go, guys. That was today's algorithm, so I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.